Good afternoon. My name is Alfonso Muñoz, and I am the Commercial Director of Garnica Plywood. I'm here to deliver this presentation on structural insulated panels using wood and bio-based materials. Before I go into the presentation, I'd like to give a few words about Garnica. Okay, Garnica is a Spanish-based company based in La Rioja. We have 7 factories and over 1,100 employees, sales in excess of 250 millions, and exporting 93% of our production outside Spain to more than 600 countries globally. We've been around for quite some time. The company started back in the 1940s as a sawmill in northern Spain. And it wasn't until 1973 that we started making plywood for fruit boxes. And in the mid-1980s, we evolved a little bit more to make 4x8 plywood, and we started to sell our products outside Spain. As you can see on the map here, these are our manufacturing locations. We have 5 locations in Spain, northern Spain, in La Rioja, the Basque Country, and the province of León. And we have a greenhead operation in the southwest of France, in the area of Saint-Maixent. And we just recently announced 2 weeks ago of an installment of a new peeling operation in the ville of Troyes in northern France. In our production process, we basically use poplar, but we recently started also using radiated pine and eucalyptus. So everything that is used in Garnica in our production facilities is homegrown European plantation species. 90% of what we manufacture is poplar-based. We're located in the most important poplar basins in Spain. But we recently started with the purchase of Madresilla in 2018. We recently started to also use radiated pine and eucalyptus, which grows in the Basque Country and also in northern Spain and northern Portugal. These are the 3 main raw material species that we use in our production system. Some of the finishes that we use within Garnica are UV finish. We use HPL, CPL. We prime also some of our wood, but we also do different types of mechanizations like TNG2, TNG4. We also do beaded panels and groove panels, as you can see on this particular slide. Just a brief note on one of our products, which is DuraPly. DuraPly is an important component of the product that we're going to see now, our Garnica brick system. DuraPly is an enhanced poplar plywood where we change the properties of the wood to be able to resist outside use and outside attacks of fungi and decay. It's a product that we are marketing and selling in some European countries like the UK and the Netherlands, and it's used as an outside element for fascia and for rim boards. This is an important element of our Garnica brick system because it's actually the skins of the product, the outside parts of the product. Okay. Having said that, I'll just go right into our Garnica brick system. Our Garnica brick system is a structural insulated, what we call a structural insulated panel. It is used for outside use. It has multiple applications and finishes, as we will later see. The different types of finishes that we use can be bespoke. Options include HPL, CPL, primed, digital printed, or it can be used unfinished. And there are multiple applications like garden studios, home offices, tiny houses, extensions or additions to your home or your house, and high energy efficiency homes. It can be used for different components like facades, floor structures, refurbishments, or interior partitions. And it's ready to install and ready to assemble because all the panels are prefabricated outside the site. It's very durable because of the skins used on the outside. So the durability class is class 3. And it's versatile in that it can be used in different types of modular homes and for different types of applications. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump directly into the different case studies where Garnica brick has been used. These case studies show the different possibilities, the endless applications of the Garnica brick system They're actual realizations that we have carried out in Spain and in France, and it shows that the different possibilities the product has of different uses. Here we have what we call kit home, a ready to install home, where no crane was needed. So the Garnica brick systems were brought by a 2-3 man person directly onto the site, and it was assembled, easily assembled on site without any need of heavy equipment or forklift. This is one of the case studies that we realized here in northern Spain. Another one, and this one's a little bit more special in that it was built on stilts. So moisture and humidity is an important part of this environment, and this is where the Garnica brick system actually behaves well, because that durability class 3, the DuraPly used on the outside. Again, another great example of the Garnica brick system being used. Another home in urban centers. This was a 2-story home where a crane was indeed needed to assemble, but again, you can see the before and the after of the system, the Garnica brick system being used as partitions and walls. Home office or tiny home that we did in France, where in this particular case, there's no need for a permit. If you're building in France under 60 square meters, you can actually build one of these without having to ask for any licenses or any permits. Again, a home office or tiny home, where again all the outside use was Garnica brick. Some architectural projects where our product has been used as well. In this particular case, it was used for toilet cubicles and partitions, but also for enclosures. Okay, a SIP system using Garnica brick. This is a prefabricated house where all the walls were brought in, ready to assemble. These are 13-meter long walls, long structural panels that were used in this 2-3-story house in northern Spain. Again, you can see there the DuraPly on the outside and the the polystyrene on the inside to make that structural insulated panel. This is another one which is built close by to where our factories are, and it complies with Passive House standard. Again, long structural panels were brought already pre-assembled, pre-drilled, just ready to install. This is a prefabricated 3D modular building. This is a 2-story building where, in actual fact, the rooms were brought already built. The cubicle was already brought directly from the workshop directly to the site, and just assembled on site, mounted on site using a crane. All the exterior and the floors were our Garnica brick system. Another good example, lovely house, 2-3-story, where all the cubicles were brought and craned in and built one on top of the other. And lastly, this the more complex is a 3D finished tiny house or home office, where everything is built outside, and what we do is basically we transport the house directly to the site and just install directly on the site. This is a good example of transporting on a truck, and then how it looks at the site. Lastly, again, this is a camping that we did in northern Spain, where again all the bungalows were prefabricated outside and brought directly to the site and mounted on site. And lastly, we're currently upgrading the product, the Garnica brick system. We'll be replacing a lot of the polystyrene sheets that are being used by fully wood-based insulation sheets. We are currently working with a company called Basahang to be able to do this. We're working with their team and our team and a consortium to build houses in France and Finland, and see how the product behaves in those particular countries. And the product will be marketed through the Garnica brick panels and will be marketed through Garnica. And that's a little bit of the presentation I have for today. Thank you very much.